George Smith. Wow, what a great finish. Sprint win, but it wasn't easy. How did you get there?
I don't know. I was gapped pretty good there for a while in the last lap, and then I was able to get back on him and tried to get around him. We kept going back and forth a bunch of times. He got on the pavement first, and he's a good sprinter, but I was able to get something the last 50 yards to get around him, and that's, I can't believe it. It's the greatest thing of my life.
It was an incredible battle. I mean, he was a little bit stronger on the runs, you were a little bit stronger on the flats. What was the strategy like in that duo?
Yeah, he was definitely running better than I was, and he was also getting to the downhills before me. It gave him a little advantage, and I had a little trouble on one of the downhills, but I don't know, he didn't have as big a gap that I thought he was gone, so it kept me motivated to get back to him, and I was able to do that several times, and including the last time. It was a great race. Paul is fantastic. You know, he's won a million times, and he's beat me a lot, so it's a huge accomplishment for me. Super happy.
Yeah, so you were closing it down, but with one to go, you kind of were in some trouble. You had a little stop in the sand or whatever, and you kind of had a 4-second lead. Were you concerned at that point, knowing that the run-up was coming, and kind of what happened in the sand?
You know, I just kind of flubbed it and had to get off, and he got a gap. But again, you know, it's kind of like, you know, how do you feel that gap? Is it a gap that you can't close, or that I can, you know, sort of come back up, and it felt okay that I could get there. Certainly, we're both tired a lot on the last lap, so it was a battle just to stay on it and stay focused and go hard.
So you rode, dude? That sprint looked pretty awesome. I mean, you guys were kind of throwing elbows all over the place, being aggressive. That was a great sprint.
Yeah, thanks. You know, we've raced on the road together as well. He usually beats me on the road, so I was a little surprised to get by him in the sprint because, like I said, he's usually faster, but I don't know. I've worked on my sprint, so it's a little better now.
Did you know? Was there a thought in the back of your head that, like, hey, I might win a national championship with all this work?
I mean, it was one of these things where, you know, you're just slowly catching, and the line was coming, and I was able to see my wheel slightly ahead near the end, and that was the only time I thought I could win.
To another sprint finish here.
I don't know how people envision winning bike races, but, you know, you said this is a great accomplishment in your life. Did you kind of visualize winning like this coming into this, or what were you hoping for?
No, I thought it could be that way, and I certainly knew that to win, I'd have to battle Paul pretty hard, because he's always strong, and so, you know, I've been actually, so just to let you know, I've been second 3 times in the past in that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's, dude, congrats, man.
In my previous category. So I've never won. And so, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I was thinking another second, but, you know, it's nice to get to the top. For once, you know, it's great.
So you are the bride and not the bridesmaid.
Exactly. Yeah, today I get one, so that's great.
Well, dude, congratulations. Great race. Thanks for putting on a great show. It was awesome to watch.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It was a great race, a lot of fun. So.